It's a Blossoms podcast. It's a Blossoms podcast. It's a Blossoms podcast. It's a Blossoms podcast.
Live from the Blossoms pub.
Hello, everybody.
Points.
Hi, guys.
You alright?
Everyone's trying to block the hi. Hi.
Okay.
Good. How are yous?
All right, yeah, good.
Alright.
Do you know what, for the first time ever then, I felt how loud that was.
For the first time ever.
Yeah, weird that,
Welcome to hell.
How are we doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you all.
Have you had a good weekend? What's everyone
We
up to?
sit here on a bank holiday Monday.
We do. Look at that, working on a bank holiday.
Look at that.
Grafters.
So is Bank Holiday Monday a Sunday then? Is that how it works? Because we don't, bank holidays don't really apply to us, do they?
No,
We're
they
usually
don't.
in every Monday. Or is it like Sunday then Sunday? Is that how it works in the minds of? This is quite. I don't know.
It's just a day off, innit?
Yeah. No, but to everyone else, it's a Sunday, innit?
Well, a lot of people take the Friday off as well, don't they? So then they have a 4-day weekend.
4-day weekend, yeah.
Mm.
That's the one, innit? Do you know what I mean? Going on holiday. Proper like mum and dad camping that in Ashbourne. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, just want to say, by the way, because I mean, obviously I usually dress so well and like really like cool all the time, but today I've had to change my clothes because I walk into here, I got caught in the storm, so I'm wearing Chaz's jeans, some Vans that I found upstairs, some white socks which I never fucking wear, and I don't know where I pulled this from, but it's a garden centre fleece.
Nice.
Oh, I know
So,
where you pulled that
they
from.
my jeans. Yeah,
Thought I could smell piss.
Fucking good
Well
for
done,
you,
man.
that, yeah?
Wow. That was good. Bank Holiday weekend it's been.
You've got a cash glow today, you know.
Do you know where I was? Woodbound Park on Sunday.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Honestly,
Rockstock. I went to Rockstock.
Oh, shit.
It was
Right.
actually all right, you know. It's nice. I quite like
Who
it.
did you see?
Elvis was clashing with Kings of Leon, which was a bit annoying.
No.
Kings of who?
Wait,
Please
Kings of
use-
Leighton.
That's it.
Please use the real
Yeah.
names, yeah.
I think Elvis was just called Elvis.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't need
shit.
to fuck with that.
Ah.
It should have been
Elvis.
Elvis.
One of the like, appeals of going watching covers band is the funny names, I
names.
think. Yeah.
Elvis, you know, like I don't know.
No Oasis. Do you know what I mean?
Oasis is a good one.
Patelvis is great, isn't he?
Patel-
Elvis,
He's good.
he smashes it. It's amazing.
But yeah, it was all right. It was a bit muddy though, so I had to go back and get changed into my wellies.
Wellies.
But do you know what? Woodbound
what?
Park local offie.
Well, let's
sound
look in it
innit?
because Hunters recently sorted us out with some wellies.
Yeah,
so thanks very much,
thank
Hunters.
you.
Cheers.
It's not hard, is it?
It's not hard, is
That's
it?
a little one. Don't do the theme.
Do you know what I mean?
But if you want one, I've got one.
Oh,
do it.
Straight
fucking
in.
straight
I like
in.
the speed. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
I like it.
Do you remember when me and you did that little interview with, was it the Mankeys
I do, yes.
at your bar?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Must have been up
Like
3 months.
nearly a year ago.
Oh,
You
fucking
called me
hell,
up
really?
for that
Yeah.
about the Guinea.
Yeah.
Was that honestly a year ago? Because I
Nearly,
remember
yeah,
like
it was last
geez,
summer.
wasn't it?
fuck me. I remember like I said 3 months then.
No.
I
The year's gone
think
quick.
I remember mentioning Casa Italia in Wilmslow.
Yeah.
Forgot about it. And a year's passed. Was in there last week for a spotted lunch.
Nice.
And when I was paying for the meal, the musher who owns it came out the back with a bag. He mentioned us on the Mankeys. Here's some aubergine parmigiana on the house.
Damn.
Wow.
Do you know what? It's fucking not hard, is it?
I was
not
like,
hard.
It's not difficult.
That's
not hard.
good, that.
That's nice. Nice hybrid. Aubergine parmigiana. Made one the other night.
You did.
Hey, there you go.
It was shit hot. It was
Unbelievable.
lovely.
Did you, do you know what? I love it, but I also, it's fucking time, innit? Takes a long time.
Yeah,
to
No,
do
it's-
it
I think it's
properly.
parsley.
Did you like cut them, lay it out, salt them?
course I did,
So that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's not like a... For a small sort of dish, it's almost side dish or like you need some with it. It's
No,
a
it takes
big
a lot of
process, doesn't it?
TLC. I like that. I made some fresh pasta as well yesterday.
Nice.
Made a nice.
Side note about herbs. Struggled to find sage yesterday.
Really?
Should've come to my garden.
I did say this, but you know when someone says something and it's like, oh, can I come to your garden? Like, I'm not in, mate. And it's like, I can't make what I
It's
wanted to
my
make.
favourite herb.
Great with
I thought fennel was
Sage and
yours.
butter. Sage and butter.
brown
That's
butter.
Fennel's a root vegetable.
Lovely.
Is fennel a root vegetable?
Hell yeah.
Is it? I thought it was a herb.
They take the
The
seeds.
fronds of the...
The what, sorry?
The fronds, that's what they call them.
Wee.
But the seeds too, right?
Fucking shit, that.
But I
Crushed.
love sage because
Sage.
it reminds me of being in... this sounds so fucking cunty, this.
Just
Tuscany.
say it.
Come on.
Tuscany.
Yeah.
Oh, it reminds me.
Everywhere just smells like sage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reminds
it's beautiful.
Tuscany when I vacated there. Yeah.
Where is that?
Tuscany.
Yeah.
No, wait there. Guess.
I just thought you meant like
Guess.
Tuscan leather.
Guess where Tuscany is.
Is it Italy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Well, it would be because it would be Italiano food, innit? Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I wanted a funny answer then, but no, you got the right. Well done, Miles.
Okay.
Thanks. Tried to make it look a dickhead, it didn't work, did it? Fired right back in my face. So, who's the idiot? Me.
Thank you.
That elephant at Chester Zoo's got a big tusk, hasn't he? Sorry. No, that was just fleece.
Yeah, it's the garden centre fleece.
Fuck's sake.
Me and Tom were at a wedding this weekend.
We was.
Chloe and Matt Booth been on.
Congratulations.
It was. Do you know what?
Congrats.
It was a really nice day, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Where was it?
It was a
Round
mega
here?
day.
Halford Estate, it was called.
Yeah, and we met a bit already. We met a bit at wedding today, but we can't because we've got work.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do a shout out to Scott Rogers and Kat now, saying sorry we can't be there.
Here's the keeper.
Going back to bank holidays related to this, do you know when they are in advance, like years in advance? So when you're planning a wedding, you can do it on a bank holiday weekend.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so
out of touch with bank holiday weekends. I've just realised.
Yeah,
So that makes sense why there's like two this
They're the
weekend,
same every year.
but not the same dates.
No, it depends the day.
Which week?
No, it is the same. It'll be like, they'll say it's the last.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's like the last week of
The
this.
last week
the
or
last,
whatever.
the last Sunday.
Obviously,
Of,
it's
The
not gonna
funny
be
thing
like-
is about bank holidays, they don't close the banks anymore, do they? That's where they came from.
is it? I never
Yeah,
thought.
well,
of
of course it is. Yeah, because
I could have done some bullshit.
no, because back in the day, don't know how far along away the day was, but the banks were closed. You couldn't do trade, so all the shops closed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
You know
right.
what it is?
that's what it is. But like,
Yeah.
fucking
Good
go
fact,
co-op, that's open, isn't it?
Miles, give us a fact.
True.
Well, there it
It's
was.
gone, yeah. So
Never mind.
interesting.
That is
So
interesting.
wedding, good wedding.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Really,
Nice.
really lovely day.
Can
yeah.
I also just throw another? It's not hard, is it?
Yeah, go on
do
then.
the
Fucking
theme
hell,
again.
Chad's loving it.
Yeah, go on,
it's
let's have
good.
the theme.
You've heard me mention my mate Steen, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
An honorary member of the podcast, the band, whatever. He texted me the other day out of the blue. He said, "I've got you some tickets for the Euros in Germany."
It's
Fucking
fucking
hell.
hard. That, do you know what,
Fucking
that,
Now that
I
It's
think that's
not
too
hard,
big
is
for
it?
it to not hard, is it? That?
it's bigger than it's not hard,
bigger
is
than
it?
it's
Where
not,
is
it's bigger than
this
not hard, is
then?
it?
Because I'm
It's in Germany.
But specifically Berlin.
where the fuck's he got?
That's
I'm
a
trying
great
to
one,
get our
isn't it?
lunch, guys. You carry on talking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
so
Of course.
climb over them, Tom, over the things you don't knock there.
Interesting. You're looking forward
That's
to it?
that's fucking massive, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
So in Berlin, what's the Stadia?
I think it's the Olympic Stadium. Where is it? Hertha Berlin or Union Berlin play?
Fuck knows.
But yeah, I'm buzzing for it.
Are they doing anything? No, St. Pauli's far too small in it as a stadium to do anything.
There is. I think there's an Olympic Stadium in Hamburg, but it's not St. Pauli.
Yeah, sorry, God, I'm thinking wrong fucking
Yeah.
city there.
But yeah.
What's that venue that we have often played? Is it
Knust.
Knust? Yeah. Fucking great.
I love them like little Europe tours, are amazing, aren't they?
Nice one. That's a good one.
Cheers, mate.
Do you know what? Tom's gone picking up our lunch. I wonder if you could fucking do a bit of a fucking giving up a fucking toast or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
What, Fernando's?
Yeah, exactly.
Should we just do it for a laugh? Play the theme when he walks in.
No, he'll be in the kitchen.
He'll be getting
won't
the
he?
crockery, won't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's when we hear the shake. We'll,
we hear the what is it? What gate? Laura Croft.
Laura Croft.
That's-
Laura Croft.
Laura,
Did
no,
I say-
I call it Laura Croft.
Did I- Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Lara
yeah,
Croft. Tomb Raider.
I know. Locking the butler in the freezer.
fridge. Yeah.
Class.
Good times that.
Do you know what? Cozy game that.
They've remastered it.
It's
haven't they,
actually quite
recently?
difficult too.
I've not.
They
I can't-
you can get it on PS5 now.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's all
20
it's
quid.
one of them things that I'd be like, oh,
I'm
yeah,
still
yeah.
stuck in Venice. On
My
that.
brother cleared out my parents' loft the other week. Found a lot of like Game Boys and stuff.
Nostalgia.
Game Boy Color
Mm.
with a load of OG games. Like one of them was Metal Gear Solid.
Nice. Oh, wait.
He sold the Game Boy and the game for 50 quid, I think.
Mm.
The game alone's worth 200 quid.
Damn.
It's
Collectors,
funny that
man.
happens, isn't it?
Cheers.
It's a funny old game, innit?
Funny old
Yeah.
game, innit?
Do you know what? It was your brother's birthday this week.
Yeah, it was, yeah. 31.
31.
31. Yeah.
You
I don't know why I'm
still
saying
need
that.
to celebrate your
I'm-
30th, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Any suggestions?
Do you know what? Someone else's 30th coming up. Well, I mean, it's your birthday next, Charlie. That's right, innit? Your birthday
Yeah.
next, then Miles's.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Then Squish, then me.
No, then you.
Then me. Oh, yeah, because
Mine
I'm
was just
the
in
end of the side.
March. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I can't believe you're 30th this year.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Fucking, we'll all be going on a 10k, won't we, for Miles's birthday?
I'll be.
That's a cozy
10k
birthday.
ciders.
Oh,
No, actually, we should bring that up. That's fucking funny.
No. I went through. You know, you go on Facebook. I've still got my old Facebook. I log in and go and like the memories because it's nostalgia. It's nice and it reminiscent.
You love fucking nostalgia.
Back when I was 16/17 in college, met a load of friends in New Mills, like loads of them down there, and they went through a phase of K cider, which is a very strong. Basically,
like 8% or something.
It's like it's not far off wine, really, is
Great
it? Really?
brand at the time. I remember the carton.
Yeah,
You get in bottles, didn't you? Big bottles.
No, it was cans.
It was
Like
cans.
pints, cans.
It was like black, like matte black,
What was it?
and the
Something
K
storm.
was red.
Something storm.
Well, there was White Storm.
That was
White
in the big
Storm,
bottles,
White
wasn't it?
Lightning.
White Lightning, which I've the only time I've only blacked out twice from drinking, and that was one of them. I had 2.5 litres of
Jesus.
that, so 5 pints of that. It's pretty bad.
Fucking hell.
So I moved from that to HCC. These are all proper pisshead drinks when you're like, you've got a 5, you need to get pissed.
Yeah.
Then K cider from New Mills came in. So we used to just do like we used to call it the 4K challenge or the 8K challenge.
So as in 4
Basically,
pint cans
wouldn't recommend any of this.
No, don't just don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
I was 16, obviously, with demons and trying to escape. You know.
Hit the theme.
Well, no, we'll do it later. We'll do that. We're gonna do giving up the toast as a joke for the Nando's.
But long story short, I saw a status saying,
Have you heard this about Miles, by the way, on Facebook?
He can
Facebook memories, Tom.
He can listen back. So I went on my Facebook memories and saw, gonna do it today, 8K challenge. 8K challenge. I was like, all right. Didn't know I went on a run or a walk then. Comments, obviously K cider. So that shows the maturity, hopefully, within oneself. So it sounds
good, that,
K cider. You've had K cider. I was saying back to the New Mills.
Yeah, I
era.
never really drank
Wouldn't
it as much as
recommend
you lot
it.
did,
Wouldn't
though.
recommend it. Bad.
No, it's
4
awful.
units per can. Bad.
Do you remember me and you went to
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys in France?
Yeah.
And you didn't drink lager at the time, did you? I got a crate of like Kronenberg or something like that, and Tom got like a crate of like...
In that awkward phase where I drank cider black and dark fruit strongbow didn't exist at the time.
You
I
were
had to
a
get like
cider head, weren't you?
yeah,
at
so I
one
had to get
point?
strongbow and put like Ribena or black currant in with it.
Sweet
But they
tooth.
didn't have black currant where
Oh, right, being, you know, obviously in...
I don't
in
mind a glass of
Paris.
cider
In
every now and
France.
again.
We didn't have any in France.
Had to get-
Fruit
I had to
cider's
get
alright.
grenadine.
Grenadine.
It was so sweet. It was horrible.
Jesus, that's like syrup.
Yeah.
Mate,
That's like
the
cocktail
sugar.
game, isn't
Yeah.
Oh,
It was funny, wasn't it? Good times.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good
Nice.
times.
What do we do
Um,
next?
Hey?
What's next?
No, do you know what? Well, I thought about... me and Tom were talking the other day while we were at the wedding. Just a little bit of downtime.
Why?
And we're talking about unpopular opinions, weren't we?
This is good actually.
And
we go
Okay,
to-
so unpopular opinions.
Well, yeah, but like it could be anything. Do you know what I mean? Like a few people...
I had a specific one though, didn't I?
He did.
Because Radio 1 have their unpopular opinion, don't they?
They do.
Don't want to tread on Greg
No,
James's toes.
We can... Do you know what?
Don't want to tread on Greg James' toes. My one was
Inspired by.
Yeah, exactly.
The,
yeah.
the disco started afterwards, and they had a covers band on. It was
Mhm.
like really good. And then they were playing tunes in between the covers band, and Proud Mary came on.
Yeah, Credence.
Yeah, and I was like, I fucking hate this tune, but it's a massive tune, innit?
Yeah.
So then I was like, and obviously it causes a bit of like, ooh, what, you don't like Proud Mary?
How does that go?
Controversy.
Proud Mary, keep on rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Quite like Alabama.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just not for
you're not
me.
into that, are you?
So, but obviously everyone's loving it. So then I thought to Joe, I was like, we could talk about this on the podcast of massive songs
Oh, that
which
you're not
you
into.
just don't like.
Just don't get down with.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all artists. I fucking hate AC/DC.
Yeah,
Can't
Obviously-
do it. I've always been like, I cannot do it's. I think
For
it's a fucking
throwing
uniform
shade,
as well.
obviously,
Lame.
disclaimer: taste is taste. It's nothing personal.
Yeah,
it's just
of
like
course it is.
sometimes you're just not into
Opinion,
tunes, are
I mean,
you?
we do a whole section about people ripping the shit out of us. Do you know what I mean? We know
Yeah, yeah.
taste is taste. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like.
I just thought any more famous songs you didn't like. That
You can't get
everyone
down
else-
with the shorts then, and the.
I mean, I
blazer.
can't get down. I struggle with shorts anyway, don't I? Just as like a
True. So
It's
let
like a
alone
thing-
when a dude's ripping a SG.
It's just something about AC/DC. I'm just like.
Oh, they wear
do you
shorts
know
as
what-
well,
do you know-
don't they?
But do you know what it actually is though? I think it's the voice. It's too like for me. It's too. It's like a piss. I think when I first heard it, I thought it was like a
Too
piss take.
parody.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like yeah.
Yeah.
And I know loads of people will be like they're fucking. And I know they're like one of the greatest rock bands of all time. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a. I'm sitting here going they're shit.
Yeah.
Like
It's just not your
I
cup
know
of
they're
tea,
not
is it?
shit. They're just not my bag. You don't like fucking. Sorry, that was me getting.
Well done.
You don't like finger, do you, Bon Jovi?
I just don't like living on a prayer.
Oh, we were talking about that before, weren't
You
we?
fucking started playing
He was
that.
with the bass line.
I like.
He was like, "What's in this morning?"
I like the vocal thing at the start. I like that bit. Then once it gets going,
You can't get down with
No.
it.
Go on, what's yours? You've got to have something. It's an unpopular opinion.
what springs to mind? Fucking Charlemagne.
Song.
Well, song or artist? Like,
You know,
quite- I
you know
quite-
one
I
that
quite like the
everyone
mu-
else seems to look. I just felt. I
quite like the
felt
music
it in Proud
element.
Mary. I felt like I was the only one who didn't like Proud Mary.
I've held this as a bit of a
But
secret
Matt's
for a
a-
while.
Oh god.
oh, here
Right.
we go.
And I'm not a massive lover of I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Wow, we ended up covering it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really
I'll
like
just
that.
give it away.
Obviously,
Doesn't matter.
obviously, I get like the gravitas and
Yeah,
like how
see, that's why
everyone
it's
loves it.
interesting.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
I just
you said
don't.
that
I
to
can't
me
get
when
on
you
it.
sat on the sofa somewhere. I remember.
I feel like I've
get
got
it.
one.
Completely get it. I think it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fabulous song, and the people who wrote one of my favourite songs, "Waiting for a Star to Fall,"
Yeah.
which I think's fabulous. But I just can't get on that song.
No, do you know what? You don't need to keep doing disclaimers. Fuck it, we've done that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take it serious. Go on, Josh.
But if
you
I've
must have-
offended anyone, I'm sorry.
You know what? Just I was actually struggling to think of like one that comes straight to mind, but then all I can hear in my mind is "Come on, Eileen."
Oh, you don't like it?
Well, it's just that's you know, like
No, yeah.
when something that, like it irritates me.
Yeah,
I actually think it's a good song, but it irritates me.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the associations with like?
Oh, I think it's the volume at which people sing it at parties. I don't.
I was just going to say that.
I probably don't like that. The people are going, "Fucking come on," and they're going, "Fuck, shit."
It's trauma, that, isn't it?
I think it's just trauma. Though. I don't
Some locked trauma.
I don't dislike the music or the songwriting. I just dislike what it's become. A little bit like Sweet Caroline, how people go, they add that bit in.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
So
it's like,
good.
Where's
so
that come
good.
from?
Do you not
Is
into
it
that?
just a live
Anything
thing?
with
Do
a
you know what?
deep chant.
Fucking wait till you're in fucking Berlin.
Anything
You'll
with
be
a
there.
deep chant.
Going,
Do you know
so
what I mean?
good. So
I'll be sat
On
there.
the deep voice.
You
Anything
fucking
with
won't.
that.
You'll be
I'll be
pint-
sat there with
you'll
a
be-
Stein.
You'll be Steins
with the
in.
steam.
Stein and Stein. Well done.
You'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Steinstein. You'll be going so good, so good.
But
I won't get in a Corey verse when that happens.
No shade on either of those songs. I think just by
I get it. Don't worry, we
association.
don't need to keep doing the disclaimer. If people fucking get offended, then you know what I mean. Get a grip.
I can't wait to get beaten in the street for this.
While someone's singing it.
Yeah.
Come on, Eileen.
Miles?
Go on, Miles. What's yours?
I can't think of any.
Oh, I just like it.
No, I can't. See, I don't know. Yeah, do you know? It'll come to me in a bit. Something will come to me
What
probably.
about do you like them Americans? Because
I don't mind. I
didn't
quite.
like
do you know what?
American
Maybe
things when I was younger.
I've gotten into.
I loved Offspring though. To be fair,
I never used to be a fan of like American kind of music or stuff like that. But I've become a lot more
Do you know what?
in
Another one-
tune with it
another
now. I
one.
don't know.
I've always hated Blink 182.
I don't mind a few of them.
I misuse Grey in it.
No, I
Yeah,
like
love
all
that
Don't
that.
get me wrong.
tune.
Nostalgia.
Again, they've got some good.
It's the voice. You're not on board.
and Sophia's is like the biggest
Yeah.
fucking. Or you know what I mean? Like there's like
Yeah,
photos of her in
open.
like Kerrang magazine, like at the barrier at Manchester. Do you know what I mean?
Kerrang! I've not heard that for years.
I've got another unpopular opinion if you want it dead quick.
Oh yeah,
Go on.
fucking let's go for it.
It's quite divisive, this one.
Come on.
Have you ever seen them? I think I mentioned it the other day. Have you ever seen them reels that are like street photographers that go up to random people?
Wait there, no. Hey, do you know what does my fucking head in? Because this is more that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what does my head in? The best does my head in. You're doing my head in. Miles does my head in. Fucking you.
So this is quite divisive, but have you ever seen those reels where like a street photographer goes up to random people and says, "Excuse me, can I just stop you for a minute? And do you mind if I take your picture?"
I love your look. I like your
love
look.
That's what you do, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but it does my fucking head in.
It's the fact that they're usually
appreciate
wearing
that.
like a chest-mounted camera, aren't they?
It's
in order
so
to capture
invasive,
their pop.
like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
He's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Nah, do you know what I'm going to say though?
do you know what you said this the other day? The
I
dog
always
one.
end up-
I fucking love
the
the
dog-
dog,
the dog
ones.
one sound.
I'm here for the dog
The dog
ones.
one
Do you know what I mean?
sound.
Yeah, class.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Because I do that without a camera. Can I
Can I
stroke your dog?
Yeah.
But the one with
Don't you end up watching them though?
Is he drawing a dog?
I always end up watching them because I'm like,
Because
Do you
it's
know what I
awkward.
mean?
Do you think?
yeah, I'm just
Oh,
like,
just
I don't know.
interested in seeing
like
what they
things
create.
like that. They find like how to grab you, and
A
it's like,
niche,
ooh,
yeah.
what's the outcome
Okay,
going to
yeah.
be?
I'll tell you what I do like on those style of like, this is more of a piss take version of that. It's like they'll just say, they'll say, "Oh, can you film a video for me?" It's just like a message to my mum or something like that, and so they give it to someone. But unbeknownst to them, it's filming their face, and then the person just does some mad shit, and they're having to keep a straight face trying to just film this. I think that's quite funny. It's still cruel, but
I understand the sentiment of the video. Like, you know,
everyone's got beauty within.
do you know what I mean? Like, but personally, I don't really get it.
Okay.
very fair.
This week we have started rehearsing.
This is where we rehearse.
Scaffolding,
Dad, you made me pissed with that, man.
This is and we started rehearsing new segues.
Well, we're going to. We're not actually.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Takes a while.
It depends how long this fucking podcast lasts. We're gonna done.
Well, takes a big setup, doesn't it?
So I don't know
the
how.
days of plug in and play.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do.
MIDI, so
But-
fucking annoying.
I think it's. Do you know what? The
The pros outweigh the
The
cons.
keyboard
like,
sounds for
completely.
one. Obviously, we've used different keyboards on different songs, so then Miles has to go in. We've briefly explained
That's
this,
fine.
haven't we?
Yeah.
And you have to sample them,
Yeah.
so you can't just plug in and play. Like
No.
us four could plug in and play to an extent.
Well, no, but
To an
once that's
extent,
done, you plug in
yeah.
and play.
Yeah.
But they're not very reliable, so you need to have computer robot backup and play. Do you know what I mean?
And the segues, what we've briefly touched upon before, to make the set flow. We've been making some new ones, so that takes a while in itself to
Maybe
like
just
come up
that,
with the
innit?
ideas. And
We said,
Test it.
Joe, we should do it while when we next go on tour. We next got a gig. We should that's like our gig. We should do like a rig podcast,
Yeah, rig
like a little
rundown kind of
bonus
vibe.
podcast of like for the people who are really
The
interested. in all
hardcores.
that. Yeah,
But
exactly.
For a brief overview, explain how we do it.
Yeah, we sit down, don't we? Do you know what? We use that website, don't we?
Setlist FM, is it?
I think it's just, it might be actually. Yeah.
Setlist FM.
Yeah.
We use that website.
I look at to pick a set list. I often look at our.
Reference the old
If
one.
we've not played for a while, which we haven't, we'll look at like the last gigs we did on that set list website, and be like, okay, this is how we had the order. Then we'll. Often you want to change it up a little bit, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you can't. The first songs are kind of. There's only a few you can pick from, really.
Then we've also found combinations of songs that lend themselves to be segued together as well.
It's usually the keys and stuff in it. They're in the
just
same
makes
key.
sense
Yeah.
rhythmically, tonally, etc.
The other thing is sometimes it's as boring as Josh, Charlie, and Tom use the same guitars on that song as this song. So
Yeah. Oftentimes it's a coincidence that they work like that, but I used like one guitar on Foolish Love and Spaces, so any of those tunes tend to always just be on one guitar.
That guitar, yeah. It's
I think
interesting,
your
though,
first one, you just you start putting a couple of songs together, not really thinking about the segues, then go, okay, how can we make them work together? And then often you'll just be able to do it, won't you? That's what we've been doing, I feel like, this time.
Do you know what? There's we had a few emails this week about well, I'll say a few. We had like 5 from like different
That's
people.
a few.
Saying the same thing, and they said they love the parts where we go into the industry bit. You know, we're talking about like radio pluggers, and when we do that, and one of them said like I'd love to know like how the management side works. So I thought it might be good to get like
Let's
Conrad
get
and
Connie and
Dave.
Dave
Yeah, do you
on.
know what I mean? Like our managers to come down and do a podcast with them one day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have read the emails for people who emailed in, by the way, and do you know what I mean? Like I did it, but I was like, rather than us just say how it happened, I was like, it might be cool to see if they're up for coming in.
Yeah,
and,
that'd be cool.
and
That'd be cool.
and doing a podcast.
Someone
with us.
get the first hand experience from
Yeah, and I
there.
suppose we've probably got stuff that we can ask them, which we've probably never asked
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Quite interesting. So we'll do that one day. It sounds good.
But yeah, sorting all the backing tracks out. We've got our first gig next week.
Next week,
like I say.
Fuck
yeah.
me.
Today we're gonna sit around the computer, get all the backing tracks, all the BPMs, because you have to make sure they all
Week
fit
today.
with the keys, the vibe, the dynamics
IOM.
of the set. Obviously, on the side of that, get some lights synced up with it. Probably not for next week.
But no,
And
it's
then
just
it's just good getting it all in place, innit?
yeah.
And then we'll probably, because yous of doing something tomorrow, I'll get everything finalised tomorrow, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll smash it out. Sorted, innit? That's our plan for the week.
And the other thing I thought it was good to mention the Discord thing.
Discord.
Discord.
Discord, yes.
Is it Discord?
Discord.
We are launching a Discord.
We
Yeah.
are.
Discord.
They'll fucking say it.
It's going to be a place where we hope we can all form a community around Blossoms.
I think it'll really sit hand in hand with the podcast,
Yeah, it'd be good.
and I think it'll be a good way. I think it'll be a good place to people chatting. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking maybe even like put questions in there as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it might be easier to.
It
I
could
don't know.
potentially.
Well, it's going to be something where us five are going to be on separately, and it's going to be something that we want to try and work into and sort of lean into for like a fan fucking place. It's like I don't know.
It's a place where we can also go live as well. So it would kind of be like a version of this, but in Discord.
Yeah, we think we sort of had a few meetings about it and thought it'd be good to launch it. And do you remember how to get onto it again, Miles? Can you get onto it through the link tree or something like that?
What, to join the waiting list?
Yeah.
It'll be on the link tree, I reckon.
Yeah, if you go on that link tree, we'll post it with this, won't we? Just put the link. It'll be fine. We're not very good, are we? But we're trying.
No.
The other thing I was going to say.
Aging
the
people
other
in a
thing I was gonna
technical
say,
world.
On that note, fucking, I hate doing this.
What?
Subscribe.
You're a fucking millennial.
I know.
We don't need that anymore.
You do though.
You don't.
Unfortunately,
Because they're already watching the podcast.
Yeah, I know, but you need to just press them little buttons and that. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately. Sorry.
Speaking of buttons,
Actually, do you know what? I've got a fucking bullshit, you know.
Go on.
have you?
Yeah.
You're joking.
It's estimated that around 70% of the kitchen condiments are made by accident.
Kitchen condiments, so things
Sauces.
like sauces.
Mm.
What do you mean were made by accident?
Yeah.
Or are made by accident? Do you mean because they're classed like HP sauce, for example? House of Parliament, we spoke about this before. It's a staple, isn't it? Ketchup staple.
Well, that's what I mean, but I'm saying like
They were
when
made
The
by
initial,
accident.
the way they made it in
Yeah,
was
accidents.
a
Can you give us more
mistake.
info?
No.
Condiments,
Sauces.
sauces were made by accident, 70% of them.
What, so,
No,
and then they went, oh, we could sell this.
Exactly. It's like, you know, like the...
Oh, so they were
I
trying to
don't know,
make
like, you know,
one
like
thing.
fucking burger sauce.
Okay, I get
It's
you.
like
Yeah.
mayo and ketchup. And
No,
they've
I
gone,
could see
"This is
that
burger
being.
sauce now."
I could see that being true because it's like it's some combinations of things you wouldn't necessarily think would work. Sweet and savoury.
Now, the
Yeah.
only thing I can relate to it is that
Apple and
episode,
cheese. Sorry.
that scene in Breaking Bad,
Mm-hmm.
where they have all the new sauces out and they dip in the nuggets, don't they? And he tries them.
Yeah,
So they make sauces. So maybe they mistake sauces.
like but the like House of Parliament sauce, for example.
That's the title, innit?
What was
They
that?
make sauces, so they mistake sauce.
No, so they must
Yeah.
mistake.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah, well, I think
Possible
HP was developed by these two guys, and it was, they wanted to get like the tamarind in there and whatnot, and make it this thing. But so it was developed, but I can imagine a lot of things just being a fluke, like any recipe or in, like thing.
Worcestershire sauce,
Yeah,
Henderson's relish,
yeah. Liam Perrins is
mint
Worcestershire,
sauce.
isn't it?
pattern paternity.
I'm a big
Oh.
mint sauce fan.
Yeah,
Mint sauce, mustard.
So what are you saying?
yeah. I'm
sauce,
going to
yeah.
just go
Fuck
with
mustard. Hate mustard.
I mix them together. Mint sauce. Not together, but
Go on,
the
Joe.
plate.
It's actually bullshit. Go on.
It is bullshit. I just made it up
there you go.
today.
Right, next one then. Fucking, I need to retire that segment. Fucking shite. Right.
Why do it annoy you that I get it so much that it's like on the edge of being accurate? That
Well,
it's
it's just
like,
because I know how much you'll absolutely love it when we're wrong.
I believed that then.
Right.
you believe loads of my ones though. Like when I said the town hall used to be black and stuff like that.
I see the good in
Just jet washed it.
He jet washed it, yeah, and it's
You're wasting it.
and the Canberra Road was for underground trains when the population gets too big.
This is all you in bed.
Oh mate, this morning there was a lot of ADHD this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning.
Tell me of your 5 a.m. day, morning hour.
Woke up at about 10
I had a
to
text
5.
from Joe at 5 to 5 this morning.
Saying what? Can't sleep.
No, 5 to 6.
No. When I wake up, I think about shit to do with the band, so we can't say what I text Tom on air because it's to do with
You
stuff
okay?
coming up. Yeah, you just can't help it. And I was thinking about looking at flatbed vans at like 5 in the morning. Then I was like looking at measurements and then shit like that. Just can't stop buzzing. Zzz. Then I got up, then did a 5 mile walk. Cheers.
This is the fan bit. This is the fan bit.
Can I dive straight into the sheet? For a
Yeah,
laugh?
go on, man.
Sheet music.
Here's one from Lowry Jones. Higher.
You're a cheater.
Let's see, shall we? Higher. Glastonbury is fast approaching. I wondered whether there was any cool facts about Glastonbury booking / performing process. And rate the dressing rooms out of 10. Okay, well, dressing rooms are always interesting in Glastonbury. P.S. You answered one of my questions a few weeks ago and got my name wrong. It's low. like Flow Rider song re.
It's a Lowry.
Low Flow Ridery song. Yeah. So Glastonbury, we've had quite a nice rapport with the Evis folks since we played the first time in 2016. We met Michael Evis and Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same year. We played on the other stage.
Pilton
Party.
We did Pilton Party just after that.
just
as well, didn't
afterwards. So we were kind of.
But the initial booking comes through like any other festival.
Yeah,
so
straight to 13
like we talked
artists.
about the other week, we have a booking agent, and they will speak to the promoters. Will then get in touch with them. So I think Glastonbury will have their ideal lineup, and they'll reach out to everyone and see if they're free. And that's basically it.
Glastonbury's a mad one though, because it's so big of a festival
Oh, it's insane.
that it's like and obviously not even just like in terms of how many acts are there. Because you always have that thing, don't you? Like huge acts who are playing like touring, and there'll be like a gap at Glastonbury weekend. Everyone's like, it's because they're going to be playing Glasto, and it's actually, if you look, all massive acts will have that weekend off, and it's not to do that they might be playing Glasto.
You just don't want to clash with Glastonbury.
One, it's not clashing with it. Two, sometimes they don't have the infrastructure, do they? Like sometimes all the tour buses, all the
Everything's
coaches is that Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's sometimes dead boring reasons why this
But-
stuff clashing with Glastonbury.
Do you know what? To answer Laurie Jones's question, we've been fortunate enough to do the pyramid stage, haven't we, and the other stage, but
Yeah.
those dressing rooms are sort of shared in the same space, aren't they?
You get it for like an allocation.
Yeah,
An
slot,
allocation
don't you?
slot,
I
but
was gonna say-
the dressing rooms are really nice, to be fair.
I was going to say, but it's like there's a lot of festivals, isn't it? Because festivals are sort of like a limited site.
It's anywhere with a fucking shower at a festival, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, anywhere with
like.
like a limited site sort of thing. Like the backstage is not that big, and like Glastonbury, like I said before, it's that big of a festival with that many bands on.
There's normally like a middle bit of like a, what would you call it, like a
Compound.
like a
sort of.
compound middle bit with like sofas and tellies of
Like
what's
a
going
coffee
on at
machine and all
Glastonbury.
that,
You know, I
yeah.
love postcards.
Little
You can
bar
send me
and that.
postcards.
Yeah,
We've got a little
But
postbox.
I don't
bar,
think-
and then all the dressing rooms are around it, so it'll be like Blossoms, Gaz Coombs, fucking Blondie, Stereophonics.
We've still
like,
got the one year they put like an old LP.
And vinyl,
They
yeah.
wrote Blossoms on it. It's upstairs
yeah.
somewhere.
They're far from bougie. I'd say they're very quirky.
yeah.
With
Yeah.
it being Glastonbury,
I don't
everything's
think. I
sort
don't
of-
think.
What's
do
the
you know
best dressing room we've ever had at a festival?
Most dressing rooms at a festival, Glastonbury's up there because most of them are like are fucking depressing.
You know what
Yeah.
was pretty good when we headlined Why Not, and we had that big one.
That
to
was
us.
cool.
That was
Yeah,
good.
that
That
was
I think
little,
this is worth mentioning as well. When you're the headliner,
you get your own
you
little
get
bit.
the bigger, better compound, basically. Don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Get your own little security guard on the
Yeah.
door.
Get your own toilet. Big
Yeah.
thing at a festival that people won't, because everyone thinks that backstage you'd be like,
Yeah, so this is worth mentioning. Backstage
Yeah.
at a Glastonbury or any festival, unless you're the headliner, the toilets are shared, aren't they?
and the
Peppered.
portaloos, they're not like any better toilets. Sometimes they're a little bit better, but they're
Luxury
still like,
loos.
yeah, that's what I mean. They're still not like.
It's not premium, is it?
Unreal-
And
unreal.
if you, do you know what I mean? If you've not been in there like 8:01 when they've just been cleaned, by fucking 9:30, they're peppered, aren't they?
Tanned.
It's fucking hanging, isn't it? So yeah, to answer your question, there's not really anything that changed, like different that changes for Glastonbury in terms of booking process.
You're just always extra buzzing to get
Performing
it because
process.
it's such a great festival.
Performing process, I suppose
No sound check.
a lot of people put a little bit more into it because they know it's going to be filmed and put everywhere. A lot more than other festivals.
Yeah, like when we did Glastonbury a couple of years ago, I was like, we should do some sort of guest/cover, which then manifested its way into being Mel C, which was nice.
Yeah.
that
But
was
we
fun.
wouldn't have done that if it was
Do you think we can
like
talk? Do you think we can
a
talk
Thursday
about
night
that?
somewhere random.
We can talk because she nearly went up with Billie Eilish, didn't she? So we asked Mel C. Mel C was like, "Yeah, of course." We did it, rehearsed the tune. Then like a week before, she was like, "Oh, I might not be able to do it anymore."
I think it was
We
on
were
the
like-
day.
We were like, "Oh," and she's
Because
like,
when was that Glastonbury?
"Yeah," she's
Yeah,
like,
it
yeah,
was-
she's like, she might be getting up with Billie Eilish.
Billie
We were
Eilish
like-
might
we
be
were like-
asking her.
I was
Yeah, we
like,
were like,
fair
"Fuck's
play."
sake." Yeah, we
Yeah.
were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna fuck. She's not gonna come up with us if she fucking if Billie
Yeah.
Eilish asks her to go."
That's sound, and that's the beauty of Glastonbury. All like the collaborations and
Yeah,
like
it's
the
And it's
surprises
worth
and
mentioning,
it's
Mel
sound.
C was there already.
Yeah,
so
she
this is
was.
why this kind of works
Yeah, yeah.
nicely. Like we were both guests. So again, this is how that came about. We knew going into that Glastonbury, we knew we were doing a session on Zoe Ball's Radio 2 breakfast
we did,
thing.
yeah.
So
Sounded great, that.
we knew that was already booked, and Mel C was already a guest on that breakfast thing backstage at Glastonbury. So that's
The stars
where
were aligned.
The stars were aligned to know to ask her.
It was amazing, wasn't it? That was good. I love Glastonbury. It's fucking incredible, and we've bigged it up so many
Oh,
times
yeah,
in the
it's-
podcast.
What a place.
Mm.
Go on, Charles. What are you the next one?
Yeah, of course. This is from.
Talks for man.
Here
No, it's
we've got
good,
a
it's
letter
good, it's
here
good.
from John Joe Randall. He's been to Cheltenham races. No, John Joe Randall. Hi, lads. Me and my girlfriend were watching your Kendall Calling set on YouTube when we realised that YouTube had generated the video into chapters for each song. This is obviously auto-generated from what it can make out from the lyrics and made us laugh. So I thought we'd share the supposed set list below.
Wait, just let me interject.
I think someone's done this.
Fans have done
Someone's
this.
done this.
Someone's done it as a piss
That's
take.
not AI, is it?
It's not auto-generated, that.
Oh,
And
so
I've
you
got
do-
time for it. It's funny.
No, it's good.
Do you think fans would it?
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
Go on then, John.
For it's yeah.
It's like how you can edit
Number one.
Wikipedia, isn't it?
Boyfriend.
Yeah, it must be. Because just boyfriend is just like.
Should I translate when you've said it? So that's
so-
your girlfriend, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Number 2, Sweetheart.
Money Sweet.
Number 3, In Love With You.
Oh no.
Number 4, The Keep.
The keeper.
5, Cool.
Cool like you.
Cool.
Class, we play cool like you.
Yeah.
Number 6, The B-Ring.
What?
What's the B
What the
ring?
hell is that going to be?
The B ring.
B-Ring.
Cool like you.
What's that?
This is good now. I'm trying
B-ring.
to. The B ring.
What the B ring be?
Not blow, is it?
The B-Ring.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
B ring.
let's pencil blowing for
The
now.
bum ring. Do you think that's what they mean?
The B-Ring.
What is it? Blow.
I think it could be blow, yeah.
Right.
Number 7, How Long Will This Last?
Oh,
Sweet.
That's what it is.
Number 8, Get Away.
No, get
Charlemagne.
away.
Get, oh well, yeah.
oh, fucking hell, Miles is on a roll today.
Number 9, New York City. Number 10,
La la la. That's a sulky poet.
It is, yeah.
That's funny, that one.
Number 11, Blown Rose.
Should be
Number
nose.
12, Let Me Know.
Just let me.
What's that one?
That's Charlemagne, that.
Let me
No, it's
know.
not.
No, it's not.
No.
It's in
I know
order,
what
innit?
Charlemagne is.
What the
No,
fuck is
no,
that?
no.
No.
No, it's not, the last one's not Charlemagne.
Yeah, well, the last one.
That's Blow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Ah yeah.
Ash, has it done it wrong?
What's the B ring then?
Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking get the video. Don't need to say
The
it was.
B ring network.
It was in order though.
Just keep going.
15. Cover of Father John Misty, True Devotion there.
I think they've
That's
just I
careful.
think they've just lost patience at this point.
16, Story Time.
What is that? Is that you just telling a story?
Yeah. That's when we got Miles up.
Did you get me up?
And we talked about stealing the beer and that.
17,
I've not watched that back.
The Old Road.
Is
Yeah,
all I
but-
know.
Then
That's
it's
gotta be
reason
blow.
why Charlemagne, isn't it?
Yeah, so maybe it's not got the encore on there.
I know, but yeah, that it says you see on the set list, it says cheers,
Yeah,
John,
'cause
Joe,
I
and
would have
Amy.
done that before Blow. That
Oh,
story.
okay.
So
Right.
what's the B ring?
We'll figure it out.
B ring.
What the fuck is the B ring?
B-Ring.
Let me get the setup now and find
I've got it up here.
The Keep.
Wait, where's the set? Kendall Calling.
The B-Ring.
What was the B ring after again?
Cool like you.
Like you. Ribbon around the bomb.
Ribbon around the bomb is the B
Ribbon around the
ring.
bomb was the one that's after the
But
key.
why is it B ring?
I don't know. What was the other one we were asking about?
The B ring.
That's it.
Right. Well,
Boss.
Thank you.
Yeah,
nice
the
one.
B ring. Go on, Tom.
Okay, this is from Alison Power.
House Talk Sport.
Yeah. Hi lads, I hope yous are very well and I'm loving all the buzz and hype around the new album. Yesterday
you.
I graduated from secondary school, which is naturally a seminal part of youth, and I'm honestly still reeling from it. As I was getting ready for the afters, a song that kept coming back to me was one of my favourite tracks of yours, Cinerama Holidays. I think it encapsulates what it means to be young and all the memories we will make as we grow up perfectly. It really reflects that in-between stage of evolving from a teenager to a young adult. I've only really become a fan of yours in the last year, and thus forth, your music has soundtracked this last very important year of my life. My question to you is there a particular song or artist that defines your teenage years? It's so interesting to see how artists evolve and how other artists they listen to growing up influence them. All my love, support and admiration to you guys from Ireland. Ali, that's nice.
That's very nice.
I think very well
Oh,
written.
such a nostalgic feeling then, you know, when everyone was quiet and you were reading and the hum of something
Did you like
You
it?
know, like when you're at school,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
post lunch, everyone's a bit tired back in the classroom,
Yeah.
and someone reads like a passage of something else.
Yeah.
Derby from your
Cozy,
sound.
that, innit?
But yeah, Alison Power.
That's nice that they've mentioned that, because
Do you know what's in
that's
that-
what the lyrics
that's-
were intended to do, and sometimes you often think they might wash over people and just think it's a load of shit, but that was
You've been
nice.
so negative.
No, but that's the
No,
truth.
that's what I mean. Yeah, well, it's
This is what you know. Your music, it's
You could.
well, it encapsulates
Sorry.
something, doesn't it? It encapsulates emotions in
Distracted.
people. Do you know what I mean? And like that, where the lyrics sort of do say that, it really does like get people. I mean, for me, I think
Is that still going, Miles?
Yeah.
one that I think of, yeah, it's just zoomed out. One that I think of loads, especially for that time, was it's been like all time, Tom.
No, we're not.
Sorry.
The one thing that I think of about that time, it's that she's talking about last year of secondary school, that sort of thing, was Cortina St. Jude.
That's what it was for me.
Well, me and you were.
And the Arctic
fucking
Monkeys
best mates.
first album as well. I kind of got into that a lot, like walking to and from school. I remember listening to, which one was it? The View from the Afternoon.
2009. Would this be for you?
Yeah, listening to The View from the Afternoon, like probably 2008 though. To be fair, when I started that year 11
Yeah,
kind
true.
of thing.
That's it.
And that Cortina's album as
Yeah,
well.
that St. Jude, just like I remember going out
St.
to like
Jude's a
friends'
big one.
house.
Mile and Lane, walking.
Yeah, and all our mates in our year just smashed it, didn't they?
Mm.
And it was just one of them albums. It was like, I don't
And had
know.
it on like a Sony Ericsson phone.
I
and
still
stuff.
feel like that now. I
Fucking
always,
hell, that's
whenever
old
I'm
school.
pissed and near Liam, I always tell him, "Fucking love St. Jude." Just reminds you, and he's always like, "Shut the fuck up." probably.
Oasis as well.
But he's always
Obviously,
very
honorary
nice.
shout. I
Yeah,
was
100%.
hardcore fan back in the day.
Yeah, nice
That was-
email that.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Nostalgia.
All the best with your future plans.
It's a really, really nice question, and
What about you? What reminds you? What was on your playlist when you were leaving
you were very
school?
killers, weren't you?
Yeah, it was like 07, so it was in that era where like the Kooks, Naive, Inside Out came out, and
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys' first record. What else was that at that time? Sam's Town, when you were young, Read
Yeah.
My Mind, all that kind of stuff.
Miles?
I just fucking bashed Muse when I was in school, me. But there was a moment where me and Liam Healy had to go back into school after we left because we didn't finish our ICT. And we listened to In Rainbows by Radiohead. And there's a song called Reckoner on there. And we both listened to it at the same time and was like, fucking hell. So
CeeLo Green covered that.
yeah, it's a weird cover, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair play. But that particular song always reminds me of that moment
So
of
Radiohead
like
Muse.
basically like moving on. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nice,
From school into potential early adulthood.
Josh,
so
what albums
one.
were massive in the 20s?
The Bloom EP.
Mad that, innit?
Actually, you've been to...
No, we were
Yeah, fuck
we
yeah.
were playing and recording when I was leaving school, so that was part of
You
my
pulled
like.
a gun on me.
Yeah, you pulled a gun on
Wow.
me, fucking all that. But what?
Fucking all that.
But other people, I was listening to a lot of like Black Sabbath and Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't long because kind of like, after that summer. Obviously, I tried going to Aquinas College, didn't I?
Yeah.
Spent most of the time in the graveyard listening to Black Sabbath. So that's kind of when I think about that time. I think about
Yeah, you should-
Tombs.
I think like with Oasis and stuff, weirdly, I think more like,
College.
get on the
I,
bus to
I
college.
went through an
do you know what I mean?
Oasis phase as well. I probably listened to all my music probably in about year 11.
And
So
then
probably
stop
You do
listening.
those-
Stop. Yeah, no.
You do your
Year
full-
10, year 11, Jake Ashroff got me into Oasis, and we used to drink Fosters that we stored in a bush near school. 4 cans of Fosters.
All this podcast has been you drinking like in your
Why do you think I'm fucking off it now? Fucking hell.
2007 was weird because it was like all like those early indie bands were coming out.
proper
And there was-
enemy tour, that, innit?
Yeah, there was a load of like
I remember Tommy showing me.
R&B, like Mario and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Good
It
time.
was a good time.
Good time for music.
Do people have that with the music of today?
Well, that's what, yeah. Alison Powers
think
has just
so, yeah.
fucking written an email to us saying that she just had that was in her army.
No,
Josh.
I was doing something else.
Care to do the last one?
Actually, well, I was actually
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, go on, Miles. You read the last one.
Okay.
Josh,
you
you
want
read
it?
it.
No. Jazz just offered it.
From Anna Carla. Hey, you guys think about going on a worldwide tour? It's time. I need to go to a show before I die. P.S. Come to Brazil.
Would love to. I'd fucking love that.
I would fucking love that.
Should we explain I'd fucking love that for a laugh?
Or should we explain how much fucking costs to go to Brazil?
No one's
It's one or the other,
will
innit?
find it funny.
I think, I fucking love you. I love that. Was when we were writing for this album. Oh, Tom was like, I think we should get ourselves out of Stockport. That was the idea, wasn't it? And we were
Yeah,
looking
go
at
for a session somewhere and us five.
We've never done it.
Hunker down and write some bloody music, man.
Barbados or Anglesey.
Yeah, and then you were just.
Well, we were looking at
We were
Airbnb.
browsing on Airbnb.
Yeah,
weren't
we're
we?
looking at Airbnbs, weren't we? And obviously, we cast the net far and wide for a laugh, just to have a look.
The perimeters were set much further than Anglesey.
There was some in the south
Set
of
further than the budget could stretch, wasn't
There
it?
was
Yeah.
some in the south of France that were fucking
It's
unreal.
like an entire chateau.
Yeah,
And we were
Chateau, Infinity Pool.
Yeah, it was.
Chaz took a look at
Vineyard.
it.
Just a moment. I'd fucking love that. I mean, it's funny because
It's going to happen.
obviously anyone would fucking love it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was
I would
unreal, but
fucking love
it was
that.
like us four were like, no, I don't think we should go for the infinity pool in this south of
Yeah,
France.
that costs £68,000 for a weekend.
I'd fucking love that.
I'd fucking
But I
love
think it was
that.
euros, so it was a bit cheaper.
Back to Brazil.
So,
Talk sport.
usually, when we go
Tackle
when
McKenna.
we're going somewhere abroad, it's usually because of a festival.
Yeah.
And the festival, do you know what I mean? Fucking, do you know what I'm saying? So it covers for you going over there.
Yeah.
Without losing a horrendous amount of money.
Yeah.
So if you're there, you do a little block of gigs around it, don't you?
Yeah.
But
So basically,
but weirdly, when you go, so if a festival does
yeah.
give you the cash,
Yeah, so, yeah,
they also want to sign you to exclusivity and not. So they only want you to play just that one.
So the
festival.
fans come and watch you at that festival.
So when you're young, when you
more so the country, depending on how fucking big the country
Yeah,
is.
it's
Say
more-
if it's like
it's
Germany,
more-
for example, that's easy doing.
It's more when you're smaller. These festivals will pay for you to go, and they'll pay you good money to get over there. But then also they won't have as harsh exclusivities because you're not that big of an artist. And they sort of do it as an investment. Say, oh, if we have them now, like later on, they might remember that and then come back. Blah blah blah. But obviously, the bigger you get, then. So they go, oh, come back, and you go, all right, we'll go back, we'll do that festival, and then we'll do 3 or 4 other dates. But then the festival goes, no, you can't do them other dates. You only can do this festival. So then really, it makes no money, and then becomes a bit where you're like, is it worth going? Like we're going to lose so much.
If
It's
we
hard.
could teleport to Brazil,
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
sound, but
You're there
travel
all the
costs, it's visas alone,
The other thing is as well.
wages, it's ridiculous. It's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard.
It's hard to actually estimate demand, and it's a massive risk to go. Yeah, we're going to come over there.
In an ideal world, we'd go from Mexico City, Bogota, Rio de Janeiro,
Actually, next week,
Charlie's
innit?
fucking
That's
planning
what
it
it's
out.
Buenos Aires, Santiago.
He's already planned it out, hasn't he?
Fucking imagine going to Argentina and all that.
I'd love to go to Argentina.
I would as well.
I'd
I
love
think that's my next.
Next
me and
holiday.
Katie are going to go to Argentina.
I'd love to do
Nice.
it all, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, one day we'll fucking do it.
We'll get
Yeah,
out there.
100%.
We'll get out there.
Yeah, it'll happen at some point.
Food's
We've
going-
still got youth and
But for
outside.
now-
The food's going cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, but for now, it's probably cheaper for you to come watch us here.
Winshaw Park.
That's the one.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget about the
We're
Discord.
gonna
There'll be
crack on.
information in the bio of
You've
whatever you
been
want.
listening to.
Whatever you're listening to. Get on that. Miles, what's the email for people to email in if you need to?
Goes to the Discord.
It's a Blossoms podcast. It's a Blossoms podcast.
Live from the Blossoms Pub.